Welcome back to Cheyenne's Good Fortune. So we have a video today. It was something that was on my mind, and this is called, is tarot real? Is tarot / oracle cards real, or is it just a fake and a scam? But before we get into that, I pulled a card for the day, an oracle card, and I just wanted to give a message to anyone who's watching this. This is what Spirit has to say to you, no matter when you watch this. Today happens to be Easter, so this kind of makes sense why this card came out. But I pulled the tribe. So this deals with being around like-minded people, being around family, friends, anyone who loves you. And the message that I'm getting is that this is a day to share with your loved ones. But if you are what you would call alone, you don't have any friends or family, this is encouraging you to get out there and find like-minded people. It does not have to be blood relatives. It doesn't have to be someone that you grew up with. If things are no longer working out with that person, then it's okay to move on. Okay, so this is about you connecting with like-minded people. Like I said, once again, this is Easter, so people who do have family. They are a lot of people are spending time with their family, but this is saying if you don't have family and you're feeling alone, this is to keep you encouraged. Know that Spirit loves you. They're around you, and also they want you to get out and meet people who have the same interests as you. Don't just pick anyone. Pick people who have the same interests, and that the friendships can evolve. Okay, and remember that you're never alone. So that's the message that I have for you. So let's get to it. Let me get a quick drink of water first. So I did a previous video about Derrick Jaxn, and I was accurate. I did the video pretty early on in the controversy dealing with him. If you guys don't know, it's basically I guess you call him a relationship guru, and he, I guess, acted as if he wasn't a cheater. He would give women advice on cheating and say, don't take a guy back if he did. Come to find out, he's married. A lot of people did not know that. And so when the first woman came out, a lady named Tasha K did an interview with a woman who said that he was messing around with her. I did a tarot reading on it, and I basically said that I asked, was he cheating on his wife with other people? I received, I think, the Nine of Cups. It says, yes, he's at the very least was flirting. That's what that card told me, but it was a high chance that he was with other women. The reading talked about the motive of the first woman, but after I did that reading, other women came out. Okay, so my reading was accurate. Also, I said that he was going to jump into action, that he was kind of confident and arrogant, and he was either going to do something behind the scenes or in front of the camera where he was going to address the issue. And he did. After I made that video, he made about 2 or 3 videos. He took down, I think, 2 of them. So he jumped into action. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because someone underneath that video said that that you don't need cards to tell you that he's cheating. You can just go to his wife's Instagram. Okay, so let me explain something about tarot. The point of tarot and oracle cards is to make you aware of something that you would naturally not know. So let's just say you have a question about something. You think your spouse is cheating, or your boyfriend or girlfriend, or you don't know if you should take this job, or you don't. It's something that you just don't know. You wouldn't know. A lot of us cannot read other people's minds. We don't know their intentions. We don't know what may happen tomorrow. We just don't. I think we have those abilities, but they're dormant, and that's a whole nother video. Most of us don't consciously. Let me say this again. Most of us just not tapped into that, where we can just naturally know, okay, what are the winning lottery numbers, or we naturally can't literally read a person's mind and know their intentions towards us, or if they are cheating, or if they're just in it for the money, or should I take this job, or who lied on me, or who, like a lot of people, or if your friends turned on you, you don't know why, so you might go to a tarot reader. So this person said, if I just looked at his wife's Instagram, then what's the point of tarot if I could just look at her? When I made that last video, I made it right after the first woman came out. I think her name was Candace. And I made it right away because I did not want to know too much, because then that will be a biased reading. How am I an accurate tarot reader if you give me, I like to have some information, but not too much information, because then what is the point of you coming to me if I don't know anything? The point of you coming to me is because I can see that not me, but Spirit works through me to help make you aware of things. So what I'm getting at is that is tarot fake? Is it a scam? Is it a fraud? So, and you may say, well, how can cards tell you, possibly tell you what the outcome of something is, which would be possibly as a prediction of the future? How can cards tell someone if someone's cheating, or what someone's motive is, or how they feel? Or how can cards tell me what's the correct career path for me? Okay, so this is how this works. First, you have to believe that there are things around you that you can't see. You have to believe that first. If you don't believe that, then you would never have faith in tarot or oracle cards. You have to first believe there's things around you that you can't see. Once you have gotten past that, look, there's things that's around me that I can't see, now has opened up your mind to understand that there's things around you, beings or entities that's around you that you can't see, and they can, I don't know how to say it, they're energy, and they can read other people's thoughts. They can see they literally can see what you cannot see, and they can possibly see the outcome of a situation. Because something very tragic happened to me, and the day before it happened, I had a dream that I was going to be abandoned and left alone to deal with everything on my own. And do you know that is exactly what happened? I had that dream. I had a premonition. I didn't know what the dream meant, and then it happened. I said, oh, the dream was warning me. So where do you think that came from? Okay, so someone like me, a tarot reader, how does this work? So basically the beings or entities or spirits that's around us, okay, can work through us to give a message. They can see things we cannot see. They can definitely see the future. I hate to say that because it's kind of based on I always say based on the current energies, but they can definitely see what's going on currently, definitely, and they can see a possible outcome, which would be the future. They can, and it's like they already know. But the thing is with spirits, they only make you aware. They only make us aware of what they want us to be aware of. And they don't let us see things that we're not supposed to see. So I can't just be nosy and in your business if I want to, if they don't want me to see. Does that make sense? So how does this work? First of all, the person like myself has to be open to spirit, open to them communicating with me. How I do that, I raise my vibration. Currently I'm a vegan. I have slipped up before and had seafood, but I'm a vegan. Okay. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and drink a lot of purified water. This helps raise my vibration. I try to stay positive. I do all these things, and I practice tarot a lot. And this keeps my vibration pretty high. And I have an altar where I connect with my ancestors. And I do a lot of different things like that to raise my vibration and to connect to spirit. So I shuffle my cards. Okay. So you shuffle the cards. Everyone's different. And then my body, it jerks, I would say. It stops me, lets me know. I say the question over and over again. Then my body stops me. I lay the cards out and I take my hand. I feel the energy of the cards and I go over each card. And the energy, my body will jerk again when my hand is over the correct card, and then I pull it. Then I have to interpret the card. So it takes some time. And what spirit is doing, since spirit cannot just literally talk to me, or if they did, I can't hear them. We're in a different vibration than the spirits that are trying to connect with us. So since we're in a different vibration, a lot of us cannot literally just hear the spirit, or they cannot manifest in front of us in the physical, because they're not physical anymore. They're on a different vibration or dimension. So they can connect to us in different ways. So one way they can communicate with us is through tarot and oracle cards, because the cards, they can direct us to the correct card and then help us interpret the message, because they cannot literally sit in front. I haven't had experience with one sit in front of me and just talk to me. Maybe that can happen. I'm not there yet. So I don't, normally it's through messages, or you could be telepathic. You might can, with being telepathic, it's more, well, I'll get into that later, but they can communicate with you through your thoughts. So if they want to let you know something, you may have a thought, and that's their way of talking to you. So if I'm doing a reading and ask a question, it might say, yes, this person should do this. The thought will come to me, and that's them projecting the thought into my mind, basically. But I have an experience where they can just sit in front of me and talk to me because they're on a different vibration. And I don't know if they can even manifest. I mean, some people have seen ghosts and things, but I don't think they've just sat and just talked to the ghost for 3 hours. This is, they're on a different vibration, so they connect to us in different ways. So through tarot and oracle, that's a way. So once I pick the correct card, I have to interpret it. And that's just the way for spirits to work through me to give my customers and my clients the answers that they seek. And spirits can see what I cannot do my work without them. Okay, my abilities come from them, from me opening myself to them and allowing them to help guide me to the correct answer. And they can see what I cannot see. So the readings is based on what they want to come through. So is tarot fake? Or is it real? Is it fake? Or is it fraud? I think it's real now. It's definitely real. And when I say I think, no, I know it's real because I've done it on myself and I've been accurate. And then I have customers who talk about how accurate I am. And if you're a customer of mine, and if you want to do a testimony, write it out. Or if you just want me to record your voice, I can do that, and I can post it on YouTube if you're okay with that, because I'm very detailed and accurate with my readings. And so, yeah, my accuracy is not coming from quote unquote me. It's my spirits that's helping me. These are my ancestors, my spirit guides, my guardian angel, and they are of high vibration. I always banish any negative spirits around me. I only ask to come forth my ancestors and any beings of high vibration, like my spirit guides and my guardian angels. Those are the ones I connect with. I don't connect with low vibrational beings of any sort. Okay. And they work through me because they know I care about my clients, and my intentions are good. I have good intentions. I don't think they're not going to work with me if my intentions were bad. So for people who said I should go to Derek Jackson's wife's Instagram and I would have known the answer, I didn't even know about her Instagram. Okay. The tarot and oracle is to reveal what is hidden, answers to a question that you don't know. If you knew the answers to the if we knew what was going on, what would be the point of going to a psychic or a tarot reader? If you already know everything, what is the point? The point of coming to a tarot reader or a psychic or a medium is for them to help reveal something that you just don't know off top. Because, for example, most people cannot read another person's mind. If someone walked up to you right now, could you tell me what they're thinking, what they're about to do tomorrow? What's their intentions towards you? Probably not. If you started a job, can you predict if you're going to get a raise or if you're going to get fired? You know what I'm saying? A lot of things we're not tapped into that consciously. And we can't read another person's mind. I think we have the ability, but we're just not activated at this point to do it. So people who have opened themselves to positive spirits and who's connected to the spiritual realm like I am, we can give you that insight, but it's spirit working through us. And and you could call it channeling. I don't know if that's what you can call it. I just know I connect with the spirits. And they're not stepping into my body or anything like that. They're just they'll give me a feeling in my body, a nudge to tell me when to stop shuffling and to tell me when my hand is over a card, which is the correct card. And then I ask them to help me interpret the cards to the best of my ability and give an accurate read. And I strive to give an accurate read. So that's what I do. And so is tarot oracle cards real? Yes, it's real. Okay. But it's not the actual cards itself. It's the spirits that is directing the tarot reader to the right cards. Does that make sense? It's not the actual cards. Okay. Like this says the tribe. And then there's meanings of the cards in a book, but I can look at this. This means community, and then my intuition and then my thoughts, because they project a thought into my head, tells me, okay, what do they want to convey with this card? Because each card has a book that comes with it with the meaning, and I can look at the meaning, but then also I go with my intuition and then what thoughts are coming to me. And I get nudges. Okay, you're in the right direction. Okay, you're going the wrong way. Or okay, you're onto something. Like that's how they work through me. But they're not in my body. That'll be channeling, and I don't channel. They just direct me to the correct card. So the cards in itself, I don't feel have the cards themselves, how can I say this? The cards themselves is not the spirit. Is the spirit is directing the tarot reader and the oracle reader to the correct card to give you the message. Does that make sense? So yes, tarot oracle cards is real. It's not fake, it's not a fraud, but there's some fake and fraud tarot readers and oracle readers. Okay, but the cards themselves is not a fake and a fraud, and the spirits is not a fake and a fraud. The person, the reader, can be a fake and a fraud. Their intentions could be bad. They could not care about their client. You can look at my reviews in my Etsy store. I care about my clients and I give accurate readings, so I'm dedicated to my craft. But once again, the tarot and the oracle cards are real. They're not a fraud. But the tarot reader and oracle card reader can be a fraud. There can be some fakes out here. And so it's the person that can be the fake or the fraud, not the actual cards or the spirit. Because the person is in between the card. Like I am, how can I say this? Okay. This is the card, this is me, and then it's the spiritual realm. So they're directing me to the correct card. So I'm the middleman. The tarot and oracle card reader is the middleman between the spiritual realm and the tarot cards. So they have to direct me to the correct card, and then I have to interpret the card. So the middleman, me, because I've gotten tarot readings just for fun. I do them myself, but I've got them done, and I've had people lie to me and not be accurate. But that's why I say look at people's reviews. You know, someone's gonna always get maybe a bad review here and there, but look at people's reviews, okay, carefully. Maybe between 1 to 10%, depending on how many. If they have 100 reviews and 10 of them are bad, I wouldn't, just read the bad ones. And okay, out of 100, you're gonna get some bad reviews, because sometimes people just don't like what you have to say. You didn't tell them what they wanted to hear. Okay, but a real tarot oracle reader is going to tell you the truth with compassion and love, like I do. Okay, so I just want to address that. And if you want to book a reading with me, I'm going to link to my Etsy store and Facebook page in the description box. I do have reviews up at my Etsy store if you want to check that out. And if you are a client of mine and you want to give a testimony, I can just record your voice, or you can just write something through email and I can just put it up on one of my videos. All right, you have a great day.